And starting this one, Zach Wheeler. And Siggy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Just about to get started, Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. On the ground, on the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. First pitch misses. Line drive, could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Here comes the throw, and that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your...
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. No advance, though. Man at second. Strike two. That's down and in. Got him. That's the second out. And now it's William Contreras. Aye. Pitch misses there. Ball one. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Now one missed. Up and in, and now 3-1.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Now before the pitch, he looks him back. Runner at second. And a swing and a miss. And that's back at Citizens Bank Park. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Quinn Priester. What do we have on him?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
And a base hit into right. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing at the bat.
The 1-0. Out towards right center field. Perkins on the move, and there's one down. One out, man at first. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Hey. Slider squirts away. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Hit hard, base hit. Around second, on his way to third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
There's a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The other way, down the line, and it's foul. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1, and that's 2. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. All set for the start of the inning. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting sixth, first baseman Andrew Vaughn.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. The 1-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Up the middle. The underhand flip. Here's one. A sensational double play. Here's the center fielder, Blake Perkins.
Blake Perkins.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Right side. A dive, he's got it. To his knee, the throw, and he gets him. Nicely done. Bottom of the second. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott.
Nope.
Line drive. One away.
Ball one.
On the ground to third. Gets it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Marsh bats left, throws right, 28 years old. And he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Terang over to first in time. Inning over. Back here in Philadelphia, up now for Milwaukee, Luis Rengifo. That missed by a lot, and that's ball one. That one at the knees for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 here. Now
That's
one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Real Muto to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Fought off foul. 0-1 down. That one fouled off. Foul ball still 0-2. Ball
That's
one
a ball.
there. And he hits a ground ball right side. Stott over to first in time. Now 2 away. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Jackson Chourio getting ready to hit. In the air to left center. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning, JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. That one way outside, ball one. And another ball. This one in the air, right field. And it's a foul ball.
Just couldn't keep it fair down that right field line. And with his speed, if that's a fair ball, it's 2, maybe 3 bases.
On the ground, Terang. On to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Justin Rocker.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And he can't come up with it. Flips it, and they got him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the 1st with a single. Ground ball up the middle. Ortiz. To first, it short hops him, but a nice start of the 4th. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses. 2-2. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. So they get the first out of the inning. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. This one in the air, center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Now here is William Contreras. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. Yelich goes. It's in for a strike. Throw. Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Ortiz stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a miss as he was late. This one popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Yeah!
Oh, 2 now. That
Ball
one
one.
missed. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back at Citizens Bank Park. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner.
You know, these Phils just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
And the tying run is on base.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
In there at the knees for a strike. Turner runs. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Fights it off. You'll see another. Missed with a changeup. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. And now it's Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1.
0-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next, the Phillies, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Oh, that's it.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Lined into right. Base hit. Flying around third is Turner. And he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
Everything came together for him. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. Saw the break early coming from the other side.
Runner on the move.
Nope.
Pitch is
Ball
high. Saved at second with a stolen base. Stott stands at second with 2 gone. That's to third, and that chance handled. They limit the damage here. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's a 2-2. Gets under it and pops it up. Boom. Settles under this one. 1 up, 1 down. On the ground to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Throws to first in time. And the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th. So digging in, Sal Frelick. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. See you later. So he goes the opposite way with that one. Foul ball. The 0-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Runs it up to 96. here in Philadelphia, and digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
Aye.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Got him.
Oh.
Nice play.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher J.T. Realmuto.
Just
that
missed. Real Muto in his 12th season, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Out to short. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. One down. And now for the Phillies, Justin Crawford. Late with the swing there.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
This one in the air, center field. Perkins under it. And there's two down.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
That one in the dirt. Ball one. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Foul ball there. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. And down on strikes. And that's the third out. All set for the top of the 6th. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. Inside.
Nope.
And
That's
that's
inside.
ball one. Tap foul at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. What a stop. And they get the out.
Ball.
The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it.
Yelich goes out to short, and that's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. No throw. He's in there safely. This one in the air, right field. Garcia makes a nice grab and a full sprint.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Base hit into the outfield. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Now pitching
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Tim Mesa.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That's the ball.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab on the run. And that's up the middle. He gets there with the slide. To first. In time. Got him. Here's Harper now. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. And that is out of play.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And that one is lifted in the air. Frelick running hard to get it. 2 down. This is Bryson Stott.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And that one clips the corner.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 2-1. And that one upstairs.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Top of inning number 7. Up now for Milwaukee, Luis Rengifo. And that one fouled off. Check swing went around. No balls, 2 strikes. And it skips in the dirt. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. That one is foul, and he'll see another. In the air out to center. That gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Step off, throw to first. Oh, they got him leaning. He's out. Popped in the air, left field. He's got it. That's out number 2. Jackson Chourio. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Zach Pop. He's into the game with the bases empty. 0-1.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault it.
Now that's strike 3. Set for the last half of the 7th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia.
Well, these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 2. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Phillies, left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Now pitching for Milwaukee.
So now a pinch hitter, Otto Kemp, looking to start something with one gone. Swing and a high fly ball to right. And that's got extra bases written all over it. He hauls it in, 2 away. Here comes Real Muto. Swing and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia. Tanner Banks takes over on the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
Ground ball to the right side. Harper steps on the bag. First out in the top of the 8th. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras.
Ball 1.
Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
The changeup right there just pulled the string.
And misses inside.
Ball 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
On the ground. Stop. In plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Justin Crawford. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. No throw, safe at second.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Freeland settles under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Relay throw. And he makes it up to third with 1 away. Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. 1 for 3.
Inside, ball 1.
And fouled off. The tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. This one in the air, center field. And this one looks like trouble. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. In to score from third. And they cut the lead to 2.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Late swing, foul to the left. And he makes the catch. And the inning is over. Back here, Citizen. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Joan Duran.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And a swing and a miss there.
Nope.
That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. To third. Boom. Fires across the diamond. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Blake Perkins. Swings through that.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back here in Philadelphia, now it's a clean. Hitter for the Phillies, Aaron Ashby into the game.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
This one in the air, right field. Base hit. Around first, digging for 2. The relay, and he's out easily. Right through there for a strike. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Edmundo Sosa.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
That's a hit.
Back-to-back singles. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Next to hit, Adolis Garcia. Fastball is outside. Making a move at first. Pitch running for the Phils. Dylan Moore. I'm not sure about the reason for this one. He's actually a slower runner. And the 1-0. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Runner takes off. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. So the tying run at second. Up the middle, Terang. Tosses to first, but the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that. Last chance for the Phillies. Now the left fielder, Otto Kemp, trying to deliver as the hero. And now we'll step off and check on third. That one catches the zone. Strike 1. In the dirt. Runner stays put at third. And a count 1-2. Ashby is just one strike away. Swings and misses, struck him out. And this one is over with the tying run stranded just 90 feet away. 3-2 the final score for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.